Hey there, welcome back to our Venn Negotiation channel. I'm Christine McKay, CEO of Venn Negotiation and an expert business negotiator for a fairly long time. Today, I want to talk about the sound of silence. Mark Cuban commented that silence has been the single most effective tool that has put more money in his bank account than any other tool in negotiation. And I agree. Yet it's a tool that very, very few people use effectively. So why is that? Why is silence so hard? Well, it's hard because negotiating is emotional. As soon as we want something, our emotions are fully engaged. And when our emotions are engaged, we have varying responses. It could be ego, it could be either an overinflated ego or an under or a deflated ego. It could be anger, it could be anxiety and fear. I mean, there's all sorts of things that come into play in the negotiation. And one of our common responses is for us to talk, talk when we are anxious and uncomfortable. And so we fill that empty space. As a professional negotiator, I love it when people do that because they tend to share information far more readily, and I get a lot more details so that I can understand more effectively where somebody is coming from. So, what do you do if you're somebody who talks a lot and is uncomfortable with silence? Well, there are a bunch of different things you can do. You can practice by setting a stopwatch. When you feel, as soon as you feel the urge to interject, set a stopwatch and then stop it as soon as you actually interject and start to make that time longer and longer. One of the big tricks I do is I cross my fingers or I sit on my hands as a reminder that I need to stay quiet. And yes, I still do that. Every once in a while, I get super excited and it's like, okay, I got to sit on my hands now. I have to keep my mouth shut. Other things are to ask somebody to kick you under the table, which I have done that before as well. Other things is just to start to notice, to start paying attention when you feel that urge. Do an exercise with people you care about. And in a conversation, start to practice with them. Ask people to tell you when you cut them off or when you don't give them time to interject or to think about what it is they're going to say. Silence is such an incredible tool, and you will know when you are being successful in using silence effectively when you start to hear people say, "Hey, you've been quiet for a while. What are your thoughts?" Or, "Are you still there on the phone?" And you can say, "Yes, I'm just listening very intently to what you have to say." It will show that you hold those individuals in high regard, that you respect them, and that you care about learning and creating understanding more than you care about simply being understood. The sound of silence.